Welcome to the Eldersburg Cello Studio. Today we are going to talk about things you should check when you begin playing cello. It's very important when you have no experience playing this wonderful instrument to make sure that everything is set up right. So once you get a new instrument, doesn't matter if it's new instrument or old one, you should check its overall condition. If there are any cracks on the cello, and sometimes it's okay for cello to have cracks, but they have to be repaired. And also you have to check the string, actually for all four of the strings, the bridge, the endpin, the pegs, etc. So how we check strings? Basically you just take a good look at them, and then if you see any rough area, in other words, if you see the top layer of the string is coming off, that means the string is worn out and it has to be replaced. So you can just slide your fingers along the string, and if you feel a rough area, that means that there's a problem. After you did that, you check the bridge. And with the bridge, it's very important to keep it straight. You see that the bridge on this cello is very far from being straight. And actually very often new students come to me and they have cello in this condition. So with small cellos, 1/10, 1/8 and 1/4 size, it's very easy to move the bridge. There is no glue or any other substance which would keep the bridge on the place. So what you do is that you apply some pressure to the top part of the bridge and you move it and you make it straight. The bridge has to be approximately between those tiny marks on the belly of the cello. You see those marks, so from this side and from the other side, and that shows the position of the bridge. Then check the pegs, and we use pegs for tuning, especially if the cello is more than one step out of tune. So when you turn the pegs even slightly, it changes sound a lot, and I'm just turning it just a little bit. So for fine tuner, we actually should have fine tuners, and they are here. Very often, especially on used cellos, that you can barely move those fine tuners. They have to be oiled to fix that or replaced. And it's very important because for small children it's even harder to turn them. And if you cannot turn them, then you have to use pegs, and it's always very challenging for beginners. And last thing you have to check is that the endpin, you can after you loosen the screw here, you can retract it and you can adjust it to any length you would like to have.